Brett on base has been going absolutely parabolic this week, as we just saw Brett reclaim a $500 million plus market cap and also flip some of the biggest names in the meme coin space. In this video, we're going to take a look at Brett's recent success, and I'm going to give some of the reasons why I am very bullish on Brett in the 2025 bull run. Yesterday afternoon, Brett reclaimed a $500 million plus market cap, which solidified Brett's spot as the number 8 meme coin in the entire world. And just 3 hours after Brett reclaimed that $500 million market cap milestone, we saw Brett on base trading above a $550 million market cap, and it flipped one of the biggest Solana meme coins in the entire world, Dog with Hat, which, as you guys know, was trading above a $5 billion market cap last year. Now, I have to give credit where credit's due, and Crashes Clay deserves the credit. He actually called this about 6 months ago on X. He said, "Gonna be hilarious when Brett flips WIF." And if you look at the chart, WIF was almost 3x the size of Brett, as it was trading at a $4.18 billion market cap, while Brett was only at a $1.38 billion. And fast forward about 6 months, this prediction actually came true. And I think the most impressive thing about Brett flipping WIF here in April is the fact that Brett is not even available to be traded on some of the top premier exchanges. And I think the most impressive thing about Brett flipping Coinbase is that Brett isn't even available to be purchased on some of the top exchanges yet, like Robinhood and Coinbase. And the reason this is impressive is because Brett is able to get an insane amount of volume without being listed on some of the top exchanges that retail investors buy meme coins on. But as of today, Brett is already listed on 35 plus centralized exchanges and some big ones. You can see that Brett is available to be traded on Bybit, KuCoin, Femex, Gate.io, HTX, Bitconomy, and many more. Now, in my opinion, if Brett continues to get this massive influx of volume and continues to move up in the meme coin rankings, without a doubt in my mind, we will see Brett get listed on some of these major exchanges that we've seen other meme coins get listed on. So while almost every single meme coin in the top 10 has already maxed out on utility and maxed out on exchanges, Brett on base is just getting started. Now, at the time of recording this video, Brett on base is currently trading at a $525 million plus market cap and is up over 57% on the week. And as you guys know, if you've watched my previous Brett videos, I've always been a big fan of the marketing, and that does not change here in 2025. Token 2049, one of the biggest crypto conferences in the world, is taking place in Dubai next week, and Brett is going to be hosting the Brett Carnival on May 1st in partnership with Meta Media. Along with hosting these in real life events, and guys, trust me, the Brett events are fun. I went to the one in December when they had a party at Live nightclub in Miami. The team is also doing some very strategic organic marketing. You can see here that they sponsored the TSG Hawks, which is a professional baseball club in Taiwan. And you can see a Brett on base ad here on the outfield wall. And you can also see that the players are rocking the Brett on base logo on their right sleeve. I personally love this organic marketing. It's something that we don't see a lot of meme coins doing. And in 2024, we saw Brett on base sponsor UFC fighter Gilbert Burns. And now they have one of the best teams in Taiwan rocking Brett on base. I also want to highlight a tweet that Crashes Clay posted 2 days ago, because I believe it really does hold some truth. He says the last 2 times Brett ran from 300 million to 1.9 billion in 26 days, and then it ran from 700 million to 2.3 billion in 27 days before Ethereum and the market tanked. If you leave your screen for just 1 week, we'll already be back above $1 billion market cap the way the market is right now. Round 3, here we go. And honestly, Crashes Clay flipping bullish again feels so good, because as you guys know, the past 3 months have been terrible in the crypto space, and Crashes Clay was one of the only guys that was making a lot of money by shorting the markets. And regarding Crash's tweet, if history does repeat itself, which it typically does in the crypto space, well, then the next month or so should be very exciting for all Brett holders. Now, I also want to talk about a feature that I think is really cool that a lot of crypto investors might use. This is a video that was posted by BrettBot showing you how to flip your Solana into Brett. It's a 50-second video, and I think it takes less than 5 clicks in order to swap your SOL to Brett. And personally, I think it's a great way to onboard Solana holders, Solana investors, and people who aren't really familiar with the base chain into the Brett ecosystem. So I'll go ahead and post that video here in the first comments in case you are a Solana holder or a Solana whale that wants to buy some Brett. And just by judging some of my recent tweets, I can see how excited the Brett community is to see the recent price action that we've seen on the charts. Brett is currently the number 8th ranked meme coin in the entire world, and I don't believe it's long before we see Brett trading back in the billions of dollars of market cap. So that is the video. If you are part of the Brett community, make sure to retweet this, like this, do all that good stuff. And as always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you all on the next episode.